Hello, the Pokemon Fan 993 here, back more Pokemon Crystal Bug Only Challenge. So, you're going to notice I'm in a different spot than I was before, and there is actually a very good reason for that. It's because I was actually out doing a couple things. So, I was looking at the possible bug options for this challenge, the remaining ones for my 6-man team, and I was going to use Shuckle. However, Curse and Toxic are kind of a really good combination for Shuckle, and Curse and Toxic you cannot get until you defeat the league at least once. Meaning until then, Shuckle is going to be useless. For those who don't know how Shuckle works, is that his attack and defense are astronomical, the best in the entire game. But its HP, attack, and special attack, and speed are all abysmal. Like, we're talking lower than Chansey's basic strength stat. So, I decided to look up my options, and I actually managed to grab all three of my remaining Mons from this location. So I went to Elex Forest and got both Spinarak and Pineco. I ended up going to Route 15, and through over 100 encounters, I'm not kidding, on this one, it was like 117, I found Yanma, because Yanma is only a 1% chance of grabbing them. You're going to see that compared to my other three, they are very low level. I'm going to work on that, either in the gym or after the fact. But right now, they are really hard to level up. I'm going to show you exactly why. Spinarak only knows Poison Sting as a damage move. Pineco is a little better. It knows Tackle, but also knows Self-Destruct. Self-Destruct will kill it when it works, and its attack is abysmal. Yanma is probably the best of the three of them because he has better attacks, but he has Attack, Foresight, Quick Attack. Foresight makes it so normal moves hit Ghost-type Pokemon, which actually is very useful. So, like I said, we're going to now take on Whitney. So we're going to check this out. Let me just do one thing real quick. I had to mess with something on my OBS real quick. Anyway, so I don't know how well this is gonna go because Whitney's Miltank is infamous. I think it knows that's not even a gym. It knows Defense Curl, Rollout, Milk Drink, and Stomp, I believe. So Milk Drink heals half your HP. That's immediate issue. Stomp is a decent strong normal type move that causes your opponent to flinch. Rollout does more damage the more times it hits in a row, and once it runs out the damage, it doubles every single time you hit successfully with it with 90% accuracy. Defense Curl is basically just annoying. And wait, I think the last one was actually Thunder Wave. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. We're going to see what we can do. I'm gonna try to get Spinarak and Pineco and Yanma to level up during these gym battles. We're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna face a lot of beauties here. Interesting fact about the beauty sprite in Generation 2. When it got released in America, her skirt, the beauty skirt was actually lengthened because they thought the skirt was too short in the Japanese version. So, you know, it's just how people think. Alright, so we're fighting a level 9 Sentret. This should not be too bad. I wouldn't think anyway. So we're gonna start with String Shot. I want to make sure he's slower than I am. Goes for a Tackle. So we're gonna, this is probably gonna take a minute. Yeah. We're just keep an eye on our HP. Okay, so that's about all Spinarak can take. We're going to switch to Pineco, and we're actually going to take advantage of the Poison. We're going to go for Protect. Protect, you gets one attack on the turn that you use it. Meaning that Poison, he'll be able to not do anything to me, while Poison hurts him for one more turn. So you're going to see me switch between Tackle and Protect a lot for Pineco. Now, the only thing I could say about this generation is, just like the first generation, they really didn't give a lot of bug Pokemon a lot of tools to work with. That's fine. We got 54 experience for both of them. And her next Pokemon is going to be another Sentret. So I'm going to switch back to Spinarak so it gets a little experience. The Sentret's probably going to be more powerful than the last one was. Yes, level 13. So I don't think Pineco's going to be able to do much. So we're going to switch from Spinarak to one of my stronger mons. We'll switch to Scyther. And Scyther is much more capable in this situation, although still not knowing a single bug move. So I was actually talking to my friends about this fight, and they told me, well, your best bet is to teach Scyther Fury Cutter. That allows him to deal, because Fury Cutter is basically the bug version of Rollout. I mean, the more times I hit with it in a row, the better it'll deal damage, which might be an option. I'm not sure if I'm going to run that option yet. We're going to give it a shot. So we're going to switch back to Spinarak one more time. This Sentret is much more powerful, so I have to be careful here. We're actually going to switch to Heracross for this one, because he's stronger. And we're going to go for a couple Horn Attacks. Oh, a single Horn Attack knocked them out. 102 experience each. So no experience for my Pokemon off that one. Got 1,496 for winning. I check my items one more time because I'm not sure what I really have. Did I grab any Super Potions? I did grab Super Potions. Revise, Paralyze, Heal, Ice Berry, Everstone, Quick. Did I not give anyone the Quick Claw? That's interesting. So, I'm going to give Pineco the Quick Claw. That is going to let him strike sometimes first. So, another thing I could do is I could run back to Golden Run after being on this trainer to see what else I could buy in terms of TMs. So, let's see. Let's go and heal real quick. While I have these 3 lower-level Pokemon on my team, you're going to see this a lot. So, Yanma and Pineco both level up. Actually, all 3 of them level up via... or evolve via level up, so there's not a problem there. And then I also heard there's a way... I'm in the wrong spot again. I also heard there's a way to, evolve Scyther into Scizor without trading. And I'm hoping that when I find the info on that, that's true, because I would love to get him to evolve. Because you can't trade in the emulator, obviously. There are some emulators that allow you to do that, but this is a very basic emulator. I don't think it's going to let me do that. Plus, I had to have someone else to trade with, and then have to set up another emulator, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I think this girl has, like, 2 Pokemon. Yeah, Meowth. I think she has 2 Meowths, yeah. Because we poison, that's an immediate good thing. The only thing I'll never understand about Spinarak's setup is that, why would it learn String Shot then Scary Face? You'd think they would space it out more. The Scary Face is basically just a better version of String Shot. So I'm going to go for a couple poison stings here. My attack went down. Oh yeah, she got with Payday and that knocked me out. So I'm going to go for my Standard Hedging for Protect. Tackle. Even with Pineco's Mass Defense stat, it doesn't do much against this Meowth. Pineco gained 235, about to use Meowth again. We're going to keep Pineco in there. We're going to go for a tackle, see how much damage it is. Ooh, he went for Slash, and that barely left me any HP. I'm definitely going to have to level these up, I think, in between things. I didn't take the time to do it before, but I'm definitely going to have to after this episode. I'm going to take time and level them up. Probably at least level 15 each, if not more. Which I prefer to do grinding off screen, that way because I don't have to subjugate you guys to doing that. Even though with the speed up, the emulator it is faster. He got a critical. Is he going to critical me again? He did not. I was worried about that for a second. Pineco at level 11. You're going to see that Pineco's speed and specials are low, and its attack isn't that great, but it's better than some other Pokemon, other Bow Pokemon. I was also trying to avoid as many Gen 1 bugs as I did because if you guys remember me saying this when I first started the series, is that I have done the bug only challenge on. I got extra 32 because of Payday. On the original one of the original Gen 1 games on my 3DS actually, and that was okay. But the problem with Gen 1, and I mentioned this before, is that in Gen 1 there are actually, once you fully evolve Pokemon, there's only 6 bug types in the entire game, and if you're playing red or blue, you have to actually glitch either Scyther or Pinsir into your game using a glitch that can let you encounter any Pokemon in the game, which I had to do. Maybe at some point I'll go into my things, find out which one it is, and maybe I still have that data. I can kind of just show it off my channel that I actually did complete it like that. But this gives you a lot more options. Like I said, there's still not a lot of options, but the only Pokemon that's in here from Generation 1 is Yanma. No, not Yanma, fucking Scyther. But if I evolve him to Scizor, then he's another bug Pokemon. If you guys look at my thumbnail too, you can see all the bug Pokemon that should be available in this game. I tried to include all of them in the thumbnail if I could. But there's 2 more trainers around here that we have to deal with. Yeah, there's 2 more and then Whitney. Alright, so we have 1 Pokemon, Snubbull. Poison Sting, Lick barely did anything. That one paralyzed me. Alright, so we're going to switch back to Pineco from before. The good news about this combo is that if it poisons it, I can use the Tackle Protect combo to deal damage to him. More Tackle. Perfect. Spinarak gained 118, Spinarak hit level 11. And work at Strict, that's a decent move, I guess. Carry was defeated. 432 for winning. So we're going to switch to Pineco up front now. And then we're going to take on 1 more trainer, then we have to go back and heal 1 more time. So what I'm hoping is, what I'm going to do is, this is what I'm hoping anyway, I'm not going to guarantee this is going to work, but I'm hoping to do the same combo I did with Whitney, where I can where I could poison her milk tank and then slowly deal damage to it by using the protect and tackle combo or by doing a different kind of combo. But I don't think it's gonna work very well. So she's got 3 guy Pokemon. Starts with Jigglypuff. Hound does a decent amount of damage. Keeps using Defense Curl. So I was gonna use Defense Curl. Oh great, my only attack move is disabled. That's not good. We'll switch to Yanma. Now she's gonna start using Pound, right? Nope, I actually got through that. Pineco 121 for Yanma. So we're gonna keep Yanma in here temporarily, so hopefully when I switch out and knock out this Jigglypuff, Yanma will get enough experience to level up. So we'll switch to Scyther. Scyther is very useful just because of Pursuit, meaning I can hit Ghost-type Pokemon now. She goes for Disable, it didn't work. Big attack. Saying that's gonna put me to sleep. 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, all 5, right? Yep. So 6 turns. Okay, that's done. Yanma hit level 13. We're in double team. That's actually very useful. At least it's late in the game, or early in the game it is. Okay, Jigglypuff switch back to Spinarak. Then we're going to switch to Heracross. Probably we'll get a little bit of experience. Later in the game, we do get the experience share, which is going to help me stop doing this, but... Alright, 360 for winning. Alright, cool. So we got a little level up here. We're going to... So I'm trying to think what level her... I think she starts with a Jigglypuff. She either starts with a Clefairy or Jigglypuff. I think her second Pokemon is Milk Tank. You're there... I can't remember if she has 2 or 3 Pokemon. The memory is... My memory with anything, like, at all is just kind of scattered. Like, for example, I'll remember... Like, I'll remember stuff subconsciously. Like, I won't even think about it, and I'll just do it. Other stuff is just like I can't get a grasp on it. I'd say the most common issue I have with that is just names and faces. Like, you can tell me someone's name, and I can meet the person once or twice and tell them their name, but like, it's even the 3rd time, like, I don't even know who the hell you are. It's just a thing that's wrong with my brain. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. Kind of makes me feel like I'm older than I actually am. All right. So, I'm going to start with Scyther. The reason I'm not starting with any of my 3 Pokemon here is because I want to make sure... Should I start with... No, let's start with Heracross. I want to make sure that I have as much health as I can going into this, meaning I can't afford to scrap by, because I might need Pineco as a last resort to go self-destruct and knock out her Milk Tank. Spinarak and Yanma are pretty useless in this situation. So I'm going to do one thing just in case something goes wrong. We're actually going to save before this, just to make sure. Alright, let's do this. She has, okay, so she's Clefairy and then the Milk Tank, okay. So Clefairy is a little interesting because it knows Double Slap and Metronome, which obviously are can be two very dangerous moves. So we're going for Horn Attack. So we're going to do what? A 4th, wow, more than I thought. Goes for Metronome, which she's going to get. She's going to get Hidden Power. How much, is that super effective? Not very effective, okay. So those don't know how Hidden Power works. It varies depending on the Pokemon using it. Obviously, her Hidden Power was something that I could resist. That's a good start. That could have been really bad. It could have got me Hidden Power Fire, could have gotten a bunch of stuff. Heracross gains 261, that gets Heracross level 22. Here comes the pain. Okay. Yeah, it must be Brock Lesnar. Here comes the pain. Anyway, so we're going to start with Spinarak. So what I want to do here, so she can't swap out, I'm going to go for Scary Face. And Spinarak immediately gets one-shotted. Okay, that's not a good start. So we're going to switch to Scyther now. We're going to go for Leer a few times here. She missed rollout once. So my objective there obviously was to lower her HP. Or defense, my bad. So now Horn Attack should do more damage than it should, normally. Okay, about 1/3. Here comes Rollout again. Heracross is the only one that is neutral against rollout, so... Wow, critical hit. No, that wasn't a critical hit. Wow, that actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to have a real struggle with that. Leader Whitney was defeated. So this is... She gets 2,000, then she starts throwing a little hissy fit. And then she's going to go back and we get the badge, and she gives me the TM for 45 is Attract. So I don't even know if attract is even good for anybody, because it only gets people with Pokemon of the opposite gender. So we lost 2 Pokemon. That's not terrible. That could have gone a lot worse. I want to say that people, for Whitney at least, they kind of put it a lot on themselves by choosing certain mons. For example, there's a person in the Goldenrod department store. If you want to take the easy route out, you can go to the previous route and catch an Abra. If you manage to catch it, because it can no teleport and immediately escape. But if you trade it, you can trade for a Monotype that knows Karate Chop. That Monotype is, for those who don't know, Karate Chop is a fighting type move and super effective against normal type Pokemon. So needless to say, it's very useful. So we're going to go back and heal. Like I said, I'm going to try to get my more Pokemon experience during this episode. I'm not going to go far out of my way for it, like I did with the gym. So now we're going to go up here, and now because we've defeated Whitney, you get the water bottle from the flower shop next door. She dropped a hint there. Oh, you're better than Whitney. Here's a squirt bottle. Okay, so I gotta check my Pokeballs real quick. So we need this to proceed later into the game. We have 7 Great Balls. I do not know if that is enough. We're going to go back to the Goldenrod department store real quick. We're going to grab some more Great Balls. We're probably never going to use him, but I'm going to grab Subowoodo anyway. I just always do. Because you only get one of them in the entire game. That I'm aware of anyway. This is potions. I don't need that stuff. No, not. Let's grab. How many more Great Balls? Let's grab 4 that gives me, what, 11? That should be more than enough. And yes, I am kind of stingy with my money until, like, the very end of the game, because at that time I have so much money. But, so. We're going to move, before I forget, we're going to move some stuff around. I like to sort my moves by their power or their usefulness. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this here. Screenshot has more power points. Move Pineco stuff around. I think that's good the way it is. Now we're going to move the Yanma stuff around. So, obviously, all these moves are really good. They're actually good. Wait, hang on. Oh, I messed up. We're going to switch tackle and forward and quick attack. We're going to put tackle there. I think everyone else is good. Alright, let's keep going. Get on my bike, and then fast forward so we can get through this just as quick. And actually, there is one person I can now battle. Whoops. Oh, cool. There's a battle I can do on Route 36. Actually, let me go back. Now that it's nighttime in the game, I actually can do a couple more battles. The police officers, ironically, in this game only battle you at night. And that's actually an interesting thing they added because of the day-night cycle, which I think was really cool. They made it trainer you can only battle at night. Also, Keith, they most likely have, yeah, they have the Growlithe, which actually is a big deal because all my Pokemon are obviously weak to fire. So, I'm gonna have to, I'm straight gonna have to use Heracross here. I can't think of any other way really out of this. It's supposed to go straight for the Ember, which might knock Heracross out in one shot. I have no idea. No, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Horn attack. Almost knocked it out. Ember again. The only thing I could really do here that would really upset me would be, yeah, that critical hit too. Or burn. I was about to say critical hit and it already happened before I could say it. Spinarak in 163, Spinarak at level 12. 163 experience for Heracross. So there's a Pineco up front. We're going to go and heal what damage we took. Then we're going to go up and there's another officer before we get to National Park that we can do. We can battle. Oh yeah, okay, so that's just the bike shop calling to let us know that we can keep the bicycle for all the advertisement we use for it, which is good. And here is the police officer. Okay, this guy has, yeah, he has 2 Growls. I think Cypher's gonna be alright considering how little damage the other one did. Or maybe not. I guess Heracross special defense is quite high. Pineco hit the next level. Another Growlithe. We're gonna switch to Spinarak. Switch back to Heracross. Horn attack. Cool. I think we're still alright in terms of battling the Subowoodo that's going to come up here. We also can do the bug cutting contest, but we already have a full party. And there's not really a lot here that I can get besides like Caterpie and stuff like that. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, cool. can grab this berry again. It's another day. Yep. So this is the guy right here that wants to rebattle us. So I think this guy only has Tangela. Or is he the one with... No, he's not the one with the arrows. Is it just Tangela? I want to say it is. Yeah, okay. Tangela is not really a big threat. But considering how high its level is compared to Pineco, there might be a problem there. Strict. So I'm just lowering his HP slowly. He's doing the same thing to me. Sleep powder he's trying to hit me with. Oh, we actually took it out. Pineco gave 568 experience points. Pineco hit level 13. Nice. And Alan was defeated. Alright. Pineco is no longer really suited to battle. He's lost most of his HP. So, actually, let's not do that. Scyther only knows Pursuit. That would be so... I think Ledian can... See, it's hard to tell because wild Pokemon are different from regular Pokemon. Maybe I should start with Ledian and immediately go for the Reflect and then try to see what I can do with Ice Punch. But after I beat the Subowoodo, I think it's a good place for me to stop. So let's save. We're going to use a Squirt Bottle here. Alright. Now we're going to fight Subowoodo. Which is a Rock type, making it kind of difficult, once again, for me to really get past. So we're going to start with Reflect. It's going to increase our physical defense for a few turns. Goes for Flail. That does going to do almost no damage. Ice Punch. Probably not going to do too much now. Did freeze him, though. That's a nice opportunity to hit him again. Ooh, critical. Okay, that's not good. Let's try that again, huh? Good thing I saved. Let's reset. So that's a good... That's an example of how RNG can screw with you or really be good with you, is that instance right there. Let's try this again. I forgot to... Did he freeze again? What are the odds of that shit? What is Ice Punch's... How did I do it twice? This would get me. I think in general... Yeah, the freeze condition is pretty broken in this generation. We're going to go for a Great Ball. He's low and frozen, so... It's amazing I managed to get it twice in a row. Have it 2 times in a row. And he immediately even though he can't move, he somehow busts it out. I don't get the logic behind that. Okay, cool. Second time. So probably, contrary to what it looks like, you'd think a tree would be a grass type, but he's not really a tree, so he's just rock. Okay, so that turned out a lot better than I was expecting it to. Same thing with Whitney. I actually got fairly surprised there. But anyway, that's a good for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.